So basically, the long and short of this story is there is a video game developer, Compulsion Games, guys who made We Happy Few. They're making another game. What is it called? South of Midnight. It's a game set in the Deep South. The controversy surrounding this is a fewfold. So Microsoft and Sweet Baby Inc. got involved in this game. They literally race swapped the character. We know that because you can see it from some of the pre-models all the way down here. There you go. Literally white person, black person. So that was all fun. And basically what's happened now, so they just tried to ruin the game, essentially. There's an individual that works for them, community manager, and she's just a straight up racist, and everyone's like protecting her randomly. So this individual literally was like, honestly, I hate gamers. Why do you work for a gaming developer then? Numbnuts, what are you doing? But perhaps most egregious on here is the fact that she came out and basically said something about white people, but pretty rude. Came out and says, "You're not going to tickle some people's fancy being outspoken or tweeting things like I do when I say white male gamers were a mistake." That's kind of it, really. There's a little bit more, and it's from Mark Kern over on Twitter. So he said, more ex-developers come forth about Sweet Baby Inc. project South of Midnight by Compulsion Games. The community manager is still protected after saying she hates gamers and has a problem with Asian and white people. The team that created their past celebrated title We Happy Few is mostly gone, leaving after being disillusioned about changes after the Xbox, Microsoft, Sweet Baby Inc. involvement, studio politics, and more. Less than 10% of the original We Happy Few team remains, so like it's just not a developer anymore. Promotion of non-qualified staff to lead and management positions resulted in a mess of a project. No idea how to make a game. The developer team is almost entirely white and based in Montreal, Canada. Many developers felt uncomfortable creating a game in the Deep South with so little experience in the area. Don't understand why. Sweet Baby Inc. and a person of color writer were brought on board to help with a more authentic perspective, just more racism, I guess, then. And the gamer-hating community manager, Kate Robinson, is cited on one of the many incompetent staff promoted or hired into senior positions who does no actual work. Quick glance at the company page she manages, Compulsion Games reveal virtually no info about the game and consist of endless retweets of DEI-related matters and promotions of other games. Developers paint a picture of a passion project by the creative director who grew up in the South, gone awry after Microsoft money. Project in poor state of development, good developers with good intentions being hamstrung by poor hires and promotion not based on merit, and very poor community management. There are many good people there. What do we think?
We think this is a hot mess, and Grum's basically tears it apart.
Yeah. I like turtles.
This is one of those, and Grums has been killing it lately, especially over on Midnight's Edge in the morning, yesterday morning. But anyway, the other weird thing is that this isn't a unique experience. Any of these entities that are these advocacy groups or these activist groups, what would they call themselves? Something else entirely, but they get invested in these things, and you can just count on the game going sideways and basically creating a toxic environment around their own game.
Well, don't you want it to go sideways if it's a side scroller?
Oh my god,
funny. So Mark concluded this whole sort of tweet thread by saying, "My personal hope is that Compulsion Games turns this around, creates the beautiful fantasy story they intended. They should clean up staff, get a new community manager who actually loves their game and loves gamers, and they should fire Sweet Baby Inc. and let gamers know they did. If they came out and was like, look, we fired Sweet Baby Inc., everyone would buy their game. Everyone would buy it, and they would.
But you also have to say you're not going to use any more DEI companies either.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, go on, Nick. You've got some 2 cents to chuck in on this. I'm sure
they should take a page out of Luminous Productions studio, which no longer exists after the debacle of Forspoken, which was helmed by Sweet Baby Inc. and Black Girl Gamers. And that game flopped, and now the studio doesn't even exist anymore.
Well, hey, along those same lines, Nick, do you remember the Saints Row game that came out?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Who produced that? Volition?
Yeah.
Gone.
Yeah. Do they exist anymore?
Nope.
Yeah. Bad idea, Genes.
Yeah.
Bad idea, Genes.
And God, what is I'm drawing a blank. Naughty Dog. Last of Us 2. If they don't, and the thing is, they did the Uncharted series, which was phenomenal. I mean, top-notch game. And if they don't get their crap together, they're going to be gone too. Because they started in all this with the Last of Us 2, and people hated that game and hated what they did with the characters in it. So I mean, these game studios, if you guys want to go down this path and risk no longer existing, by all means, go for it. You know, I'm still curious to see what Rockstar Games is going to do with the new Grand Theft Auto, because it looks like they might be going down this path too.
They did.
And so this could be the worst. This could be literally the worst version of that game
GTA
ever.
Yeah.
GTA
No,
ever.
I'm with you. Look, if I'm Rockstar right now, I'm freaking out because narrative design is done, cutscenes are done, all of that's done, right?
You can't go back and change it now.
Well, you can. It's just expensive. It'll cost them a lot of time.
Yeah.
It should be worth it to them, though, because look, if you destroy this, don't you think that the fall off in their online community for GTA 5 just crashes immediately?
I don't know.
I don't know, because GTA 5's got a huge
game
fan base. The people are still playing that game.
Well, I'm playing it now when I have 10 minutes, where I'm not sleeping. I
got the huge guidebook for it that's like this thick.
Yeah, I have the tube, the hardback. And the weirdest thing is, so it could go one of two ways. GTA 6 gets panned universally by real gamers and not these shitty outlets like IGN and Kotaku and stuff. But we precious few, we actually speak for real about what this game is and what it sounds like and how it is to play. And people decide not to buy it. And then all people are just going back to GTA 5 and ignoring GTA 6 at all. That's a possibility as well. But I would think that retroactively, they might kill their own community. They make so much money off of that. Think about the shark cards that they sell every month and everything else. It's insane.
Real quick. So Leicester San Jose says, based on how things are, it's either throwback games or slot machines at the casino. With the latter, I at least have hope for a payout. This is very, very true.
Yeah, no wrong.
And Zodlander over on Streamlabs for $1 says 100% right. If the effing activists are so effing jealous of the body of the model, go to the effing gym. It is true. It is absolutely true.